I've noticed if I subscribe to people who subscribe to me quickly, I get a lot less thumbs down. A lot of the thumbs are shit. Like, it just, alright, I already subscribed to this guy. And I like hearing from all kinds of people with all kinds of material anyway. I mean, it beats searching for it. I can't believe anybody gets pissy about somebody contacting them. And, but that's the way it goes. Yeah, with me, oh, nice. Have an awesome night. Don't even know her. Wow, she is pretty. Health and fitness, I'll be danged. Stop. Oh, man. When you click on an ad, it goes to a site. So, yeah, you know, with me, and this guy commented on my version of Angel, The Arms of an Angel, Sarah McLachlan. Really nice. Another kind of cowboy singer. Decent, pretty good himself. But yeah, you know, with me, to get anything done in this environment, I figured out how to adapt to this world and live with a debilitating disease, and that pretty much demands that I keep away from everybody else. So about probably 5 years now, 4 years, it's like there's somebody else emailing me. My sites is really going good, and I'll figure out how to tie it in with this site. But to be honest with you, I didn't want to tie my other site and get my other site that is about music confused with, wow, she's pretty too. Well, them days is over for me. Alright, I'm going to shut that off. Better subscribe to her. What was I thinking about? Yeah, I mean, you know, about 4 years now, I guess, I've lived like this, and I realized when you're really in a lot of pain, you're sick, and you need to lay down. Like, I'll be working, and I'll be like, it's not playtime, motherfucker. I gotta lay down now. Totally dark, totally quiet, totally temperature control, and just sort of twist in pain and deep breathe for a while. And, you know, I mean, you can't do that when you're with somebody else. You'd be like, you know, I don't know. I don't drive anymore, but, you know, be driving, you know, be like, much anyway. I can drive. I don't much. I don't really trust myself. The pain adjusts my focus, but, or to be talking to somebody and just be like, stop right there. Gotta lay down. Thanks. Bye. You know, I mean, people don't dig that. And then I never really can participate or go anywhere. So for me, it's kind of like, and I'm cool with that. You know what? I've learned, man. That I've learned how to adapt. I may see I talk in the last few years. I may have talked to somebody a dozen times a year, and that's I have somebody that comes and picks me up and takes me to get groceries once a month if they show up, and 99.999% of my time is alone, so I decided to use it well and create stuff and do stuff, and it wasn't that way always. I was drinking myself to death. I don't drink or use drugs at all anymore, but for a long time, yeah. And when I got real sick and I just couldn't participate in the world, you know, anymore, I was like, well, fuck it. Go out with a bang. And the Jim Beam shirts are about my sister's actually a distributor, a large distributor, or was a large distributor of Jim Beam. She still works in that industry in some capacity. I don't really know what it is, but yeah, you know, I see somebody like once a month, 12 times a year. I talked to somebody last year, probably the 3-4 years before that. I'm okay with that. I don't get lonely, you know. I'm determined. I mean, in this thing, the roof leaks. It's sometimes 100 degrees. I've got all this nice gear in here that it was a miracle I was able to save when I was real sick, you know. And I left all this like $100,000 worth, more than $100,000, like 200, 300 grand worth of gear. 40 nice Les Paul, not all Les Pauls, but that caliber of guitar, and an RV parked in public in LA. And it was there while I was in hospitals and shit for a long time, abandoned. When I got out, I thought, oh man, it's LA, of course, it's a no-brainer. Your shit's all going to be gone. No, it was all there. I'll tell you why. Because people see an RV like that and kind of, At first, it was brand new and real nice, and then it got kind of skanky looking, you know. They sort of assume there's like a fucking redneck in there with a goddamn shotgun waiting behind the door is what I think. And I was ready to lose, you know, if I lost everything, I figured when I went back to it a few months later out of the hospital, I figured, well, it's going to be gone, and if it is, fuck it, I'll start over some other way, you know. But it was there, and I had a key hidden underneath the deal, and I got in and fired her up. But yeah, you know, this thing, man, if I mean, hardship ain't nothing, you know. I'm a determined son of a bitch. Some days it'll be raining and leaking in right on top of this expensive, valuable computer gear, and I'm mixing a song and making a video, and I'm determined to get the shit done. And since you've never seen my work, because I'm not linking it, I'll figure a way to tie that in, but I don't want this site to fuck that site up, and vice versa. That's about music. This is about me, really, and sort of my life. And also, you know, people who don't like what I do over here, there's no thumbs here. I don't want to dick with that, basically. Oh, the pain. Thumbushed or random thumb, whatever the fuck it is. And there's metered comments. You know, some people are so sick, and I know because I used to be that way. If they don't like something I say in one of these vlogs, if you will, then the son of a bitches I link that site to this one, they'll go over there and thumbs down my music. And I know because I used to be a real fucking dick like that too, you know, all mixed up. And now in the last few years, it's been like I'm so busy doing stuff, and this vlog is part of the project. I can actually monetize this for one thing, but that's never going to make me any money, pennies maybe, but I need this footage to be able to pick it up anywhere and edit it. But yeah, I mean, you know, when I'm looking at something, I'm so busy, I'm just like, yeah, if it's an ad, or somebody lied to get me there, to get me to an ad, or just lied all the way around, you know, watch the full movie, I'm like, fuck you, thumbs down later, to warn other people. But no, I don't thumbs down anything but just the complete dreck. And especially a lot of times I run across people and I don't thumbs up anything unless I go, A, I see a potential there, and B, definitely I see a potential and the person just needs some encouragement. And like that, you know. I mean, what if fucking, you know, I don't know, John Lennon would have made some YouTube videos when he was a kid, you know, and some fucking 11-year-old boy in his mom's bedroom come and John Lennon spent, you know, the last 6 weeks making he made Imagine and did it in his bedroom and made a wicked video. Some little fucking jagoff comes along, or some pissed off wannabe musician, and thumbs down the shit like as soon as he posts it, you know. I mean, we wouldn't have a John Lennon. I imagine a lot of people have been. And the thumbs are really, to me, I really start thinking, they're all about sort of shame. People kind of want to point out to you what an asshole you are for dreaming, and what a dick you are for trying to bring your dreams to life and putting them online. And really then it comes down to it, the thumbs are jealous people. I've made a few where it's pretty good, you know, and or people who see themselves as a competitor, and there are no competitors on YouTube. The numbers on that are outrageous. There's enough room for everybody, and people are jealous or haters, and then there are times you just don't like something. I ran across one, the only there's legitimate thumbs down, and there's hate thumbs down. A lot of times people get in flame wars, and next thing you know, I'm like, what the fuck? You know, I've been thumbushed. I noticed that, you know, I get in a flame war, and then you're watching, some guy posted something shitty on my site. I went to his site and said, you know, man, grow up, dude. I was watching my uploaded video, like suddenly like 5 thumbs appeared on my shit, you know, and I was like, so yeah, what was I gonna say? No, I'm pretty much too busy to dick with that, and I don't, you know. I had enough. I could go on about the fucking thumbs and have too long, but I think it's sort of the way I think the thumb should work is they should have a a thing that pops up when you post a thumb that says negative thumb that says why you don't like it and who you are, because my feeling is that we have enough instances in our society and in this world where one person can backstab, lie, cheat, and fuck you, knock it off, where they can fuck somebody over secretly in private and at random, even usually, I think, and it is. I know, I've done the numbers on it, and we have enough situations and circumstances in this world where people can attack others without taking responsibility for it. And to me, so yeah, I've totally I don't care on this one. Plus, I don't, tell you the truth, I have way too much of a workload, and this vlog is part of it, so I don't have time to police all the smart ass little people who think they're clever and run around and write fuck you or want to argue about shit or jealous or whatever. Although I haven't posted anything to be jealous of on this one except my mug, and that ain't nothing to brag about. But yeah, I'm sure I'm not done with the thumb subject. I've written extensively on it, and shit, this is the longest one. But yeah, I'm a determined son of a bitch. I mean, you haven't lived till you've held like a plastic yellow raincoat over a mixing board, keeping rain coming off of it, while with the other hand you're keeping a speaker connection that's fucked up mixing, and you're protecting about 50 grand worth of computer and audio gear, while it's 115 degrees in an old RV in the middle of an abandoned field in nowhere. But the product that comes out of it, and hopefully you'll Google around and find some of the shit I've done. Not all of it, but some of it is real nice. I mean, real nice. Others, I mean, it wouldn't have got 500 fucking thumbs up last month on 10 videos if it wasn't pretty decent, Not all of it, though. Shit, I have one site that's just, out of 100, there's like 7 professional videos on there. So, it is what it is. And really, I wanted my story to be told one way or the other, and I hadn't been feeling worth shit lately, so my time might be limited. So I just wanted to, limited time offer, boys. I wanted to make a sort of a record. That was the worst thing, I think, about cancer, and shit, I've been clinically dead fucking 7 times, from, drugs and illness and this and that and the other, and, but the worst part about, like, facing your own mortality was that, like, fuck, nobody is going to tell this story. It's going to be, like in Blade Runner. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe, and all this will be lost like tears in rain. I want more life, fuckers. That's what I felt like when that doctor told me that. It took me about a year to get there, really being sick, and then I was like, I got pissed off, and I was like, I want more life, fucker. It's like, not now. Shit's just starting to pick up for me. You get what you get. I guess a lot of it's acceptance. I can't let this fucking video end on a 13. I hate everything to do with 13s, and I'm not superstitious. I'm gonna light up a cigarette for the next, like, 22 seconds. Couldn't afford to smoke regular ones. These are $1 a pack. What are they called? Clipper 1407.